I see you finally woke up. You seem confused. Don't you remember what happened? Well, let me enlighten you. One of my knights caught you spying on the borders of my kingdom. He hit you on the head and brought you to me. Do you remember now, spy? Who am I? You're in no position to demand that, are you? Look at yourself. You're injured and chained up in a place you have no idea how to get out of. I'm the one who should be asking who you are. You're the one who was trespassing. You didn't know you were trespassing? Are you sure? You look like a fool, but I'm pretty sure you knew what you were doing. So stop lying. You're a knight from that human kingdom, aren't you? Did the pathetic piece of garbage you call a king send you here to spy on us? I'll call your king whatever the hell I want. Who's gonna stop me? You? I don't think so. You say your ruler is just trying to protect his people from us, elves. But he's the one who provoked us first. If I declared war against him and his kingdom, it was because he forced me to do so. It probably was his intention anyway, to cause a war and then, he's the poor victim. Let's see for how much longer he can pretend to be something he is not. What am I talking about? Don't tell me your little king didn't tell his schemes to his own knights. Did he just send his army to a war without even explaining why it broke down? He's even worse than I imagined. Poor little humans. Don't know nothing about anything. Just blindly following orders like a bunch of lapdogs. Oh, language. Is the lapdog mad? If you shut your mouth and stop cursing at me, I'll tell you how everything started. Maybe this way you will see who really is the villain here. I see I piqued your interest. Everything started about a year ago. I don't know if you know this, but our land is full of crystals that are linked to the magical energy of all the elves who live here. The crystals make us and our land strong and capable of using magic and creating magical objects. In one of my weekly meetings, it was informed to me that our people who live near the borders were growing sick, and it was expanding across the kingdom. No doctor could tell what exactly was the problem. I traveled there to investigate, and after some research me and my mages did, we discovered that some crystals from the border were missing. We discovered the cause of the sickness, but we didn't know who or what took the crystals. We put some knights there to guard the place, and soon they saw humans invading and stealing the crystals. Most of them were taken down, but 2 were able to flee. I was livid. My people were losing their health, and all of that because humans were getting greedy and decided to take what wasn't theirs. And then I wrote a letter to your king, informing him of what was happening and asking for help. I imagined he didn't know about this. Oh, but I was wrong. He knew. He's the one who sent those people here to steal from us. Your king never answered my letter. I was getting desperate as more and more elves were getting bedridden, so I sent more and more letters, one more desperate than the other. Of course, no answers from him. Then I sent my younger brother, who was used to handling diplomatic issues, but he came back hurt, saying that the king refused to receive them in his castle and ordered the human knights to attack my brother and his companions. And then at the same time, my father and our king fell ill. And I got completely lost. I was seeing everything go downhill and couldn't do anything about it. Thankfully, our doctors and mages created together a kind of rock that worked like a substitute for our crystals, but a lot weaker than them. Nevertheless, it helped our people get a little better with time. Of course, we couldn't keep depending on the rocks, so I made a difficult decision. I declared war against the human kingdom. I prefer to die in the battlefield, fighting for what's right for me, my family, and my land, than to slowly wait for death inside my castle. If I'm gonna die anyway, I'm doing it with dignity, and I'm taking your filthy ruler to hell with me. That's all there is for you to know. If you believe it or not, it's up to you. Yes, my father is the king. I am his oldest daughter and currently Princess Regent. I have no reason to lie. As I said, it's up to you if you believe it or not. Changing the subject, it's my turn to give some explanations. Well, when my knight brought you here, he confiscated something that you were carrying with you. This sword. Where did you get it? Was it your king that provided this to you? Do the other knights have one like this too? They do? The entire army. I see. So that's why your king stole our crystals? To make weapons for his little lapdogs. Don't you understand? Don't you feel the magic running through this sword? This was made with one of the crystals from my kingdom. I could feel its magic calling to me from meters of distance, as if it was begging me to come take what's mine, what belongs to my people. This sword is not yours. It will never be. It's mine, and it knows who its true owner is. And now that I have it with me, I can make use of it. Now that I have your neck at the tip of my sword, what should I do with you? No, I won't torture you to get information. I could, but you didn't even know why you were in this war to begin with. I don't think you have valuable information I can make use of. What am I going to do with you then? I have no idea, but I'm certainly not freeing you. I'm sure you understand why. I have no use for you, so perhaps I should just end your miserable life. Yes, it is miserable. You serve a selfish and untrustworthy master who steals from others. In my opinion, your life is pretty miserable. You do have information? What kind? And how do I know you are saying the truth? Well, yes. I can see in your eyes that you look very desperate right now. Do you want to live that badly? Even if it means betraying your own king? Something we finally can agree upon. Your joke of a king doesn't deserve loyalty. Let's make a deal then. You give me one small piece of information, something that I can check if it's true or not. If the information you give me is true, I'll take you out of the cell and give you one of the most luxurious rooms in this castle. I will feed you and treat you as one of my people. I'll make you someone important in this land. I'll be someone worth giving your loyalty to. But if you give me false information, I'll kill you with this very sword you dared to think was yours. Do we have a deal, human? Great. Now tell me something worth my time. I see. Keep going. 5 more knights spying on the borders. And why didn't my guards see them? They were using camouflage magic devices. Made from the stolen crystals for sure. I'll make sure to tell my men to look up and down for these spies. If they focus and pay better attention, they'll be able to feel the magic flowing from the devices you told me about, and we'll find the humans that are hiding. Maybe I should even go myself. I can feel the magic better because of my royal blood. Yes, I promise I'll keep my part of the bargain if your information is true. You don't trust me? Then let me promise you in the elf way. When we elves make promises to each other, we swear on our own hearts and kiss each other on the lips to seal a promise. It is unbreakable, and we lose our honor if we break the promise. Is that good enough for you? Why are you getting red? Stop thinking weird things. It's just how we do things around here. There's nothing more to it. Great. Let's do it then. I, Princess Regent Safina, promise to free the human from their cell and take good care of them for the rest of our days, if the information they gave me is true. I'll make them one of my people and trust them in the future as well. I swear on my heart. Now, time to make it official. Maybe we should do it again. Just to make sure, of course. Well, that's it. It's done. I'll come back tomorrow to update you on your fate. I'll also send someone to get you out of these chains and to treat your injury. Have a good rest, human.